Hi, Erin. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to chat with you today. It's Friday. I love Friday. It's
Friday.
one of my favorite days.
Same.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk about growing a team to support
Yeah.
your business. We haven't covered this in a while, so I'm really excited to chat about this here in 2026. So, what do you think is the pain point that would cause a listener to press play on this episode?
The pain point would probably be feeling overwhelmed, maybe not knowing if it's time to either bring on an independent contractor or someone more permanent or long-term, like an employee, or if you're just like curious as to what that looks like so that you can make an informed decision about what's best for your business.
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. So I think this can apply to a lot of different people and scenarios.
Yeah, as I was
Yeah.
thinking about it, because I was just thinking about it from my point of view, and I have 2 employees, but you can also build a team with independent contractors, which kind of I realized. So it can look like a lot of different things.
Right.
And I've done both.
Yeah. So it could be someone just starting out, kind of in the beginning stages, or it could be someone
Absolutely.
who's way more advanced and just wants to really put a solid team together.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different ways to evaluate what's right for you. So a lot of different ways you can do it. There's no wrong way to do it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk through all the details to give us a framework of who you are. Tell us a little bit about your business and your blog, The Wooden Skillet.
Yeah, so I've been doing the Wooden Skillet for over 10 and a half years. I think it'll be 11 in October, which is crazy. I used to be a lawyer. I practiced for 7 years.
Wow.
Yep. So I have a JD and an MBA. I just really liked going to school. And so I joined private practice and practiced for 7 years. And about 4 years into that, I always loved cooking. My mom cooked like all the things from scratch. So I've just always gravitated towards cooking, but I never thought about making it a career. I mean, at that point, like, back in the day, making a career out of food was like owning a restaurant.
Yeah.
Or, like,
right.
And then I'm not gonna be able to think of the blog. It's not Pinch of Yum. I'm not gonna be able to think of it, but I found a blog. If I think about it, or I think of it, I'll let you know. I'm turning 41 tomorrow, so perimenopause is probably it's happening.
Yeah.
I found a popular blog, and realized that was a thing, and kind of started following her. I think I actually started a blog like pre the Wooden Skillet, but it was like so sad. Like I don't even know what it was, but I did start something, and then I kind of quit. And then I like rethought about it and organized myself and started the Wooden Skillet in 2015. Anyways, so I was still a lawyer. So I just like wanted to work on recipes for fun on the weekends. Obviously very different than being a lawyer. And then I realized you could make money doing it when I found like Pinch of Yum income reports, as we all did. And then like the competitive side of me kind of kicked in. I was like, ooh, like I had 2 young daughters at the time. I now have three daughters. And the idea of working from home and just seeing them more. Obviously, as a lawyer, you work pretty long hours sometimes. And so I kind of just like got it in my head that I wanted to make it a full-time job. So It took me about 3 years. And when my 3rd daughter was born, I resigned.
Amazing.
Yeah. So the Wooden Skillet, we do basically like we've bumped around a couple of different niches. We were very like Whole30 paleo for a while. But over the last, I would say 5 years, we've really just gotten into like flavorful, delicious dinners. We do a lot of outside cooking on the Blackstone, grilling, smoking, and just easy weeknight dinner, comfort food, healthy-ish.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Love it. And the name is great for kind of like a broader scope of recipes too. The Wooden Skillet could be like really anything. So I love the name. It's such a great name. Yeah.
Thanks.
Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh,
thank
such
you.
a good one. So 11 years old is your blog. Happy birthday. And then your birthday's tomorrow, you said?
It is tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you. That's amazing.
Thanks.
Happy birthday to both of you. So at what point in your journey did you realize that you needed to start outsourcing or getting help?
I think I was about 3-ish years in. around 2019. And I remember talking to my friends, like, I might need to have someone help me with something like Pinterest, or I don't know. I just felt very overwhelmed keeping up with everything.
Yeah.
And so for me, it happened a little bit organically. One of my good friends, whose husband went to high school with my husband, her name's Bridget. She was a good friend, and I was kind of venting to her and some other friends that I was feeling overwhelmed. I wasn't really sure like what I was going to do. I didn't know how I could find someone that I could trust. And so I remember I was at Tastemaker in Portland, and she emailed me and was like, hey, she had like just stayed home with her 2 small girls, and she had been home with them for like 2 years. And she, excuse me, basically just said like, I want to work like a little bit, but I don't want to work a ton. And you said you needed someone, and I know we're already friends, and so it might be weird. So it's okay if you don't want to, but if you need someone to help like for photo shoots or whatever, like I'm in.
Perfect.
And so we went for it. So she started as just an independent contractor doing, odds and ends. She might have done Pinterest at the beginning, and then would come over for photo shoots and help me do dishes and all things that a photo shoot requires. And then I started training her on writing blog posts. So
nice.
So that was a while ago now.
Yeah. So is she still working for you?
She is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this. Erin, I love this because I do the same thing. I started out the same way. A friend was like,
really?
hey, I'm looking for a flexible job. I know you need help. Can I?
Yeah.
And it worked so well for the longest time. And then she eventually like went her own way. But now I have another friend who I trust implicitly.
Right.
She's a longtime friend.
That's a huge part of it.
I know. And she wants the freedom. And I want the trust. And I know that she is invested in working hard for me because we have a relationship.
Yep.
So I swear this is like, it has worked so well for me to do this. And some people think I'm crazy. They're like, well, wouldn't it be weird to hire your friend? So can you speak to that?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Me and Bridge, we've been friends forever. She actually met my husband before I met my husband. They went to college together.
Okay.
Like she's been around forever. And she has a very like chill personality. Not that I'm like super, super energetic, but when it comes to business, I'm a little like all over the place. She's very calming. And her personality is super chill. So I feel like we've done a really good job balancing. There's like our business mode where we are talking business, and we've had to have tough conversations. She's asked me for a raise before, which is always weird to do to your friend, friend. My answer was yes. But then also when we're hanging out as friends, usually we don't really talk about business too much, unless it just comes up naturally. But so we've done a good job balancing the two, I feel like. So
there's a separation, right? Like know when to separate and when not to. And it's like the relationship is established. So you just know like, this is my business, and you're you're helping in certain ways. And it's just like, it doesn't get messy for me. It doesn't feel weird to me.
No, it hasn't really for us either. I've been really proud of us how we.
That's so great. Oh my gosh, I'm proud of you guys too. So after Bridget, when did you realize that you maybe needed a little bit more help?
So Bridget was a stay-at-home mom for a while. And one of our other really good friends, whose name is Liz, whose husband is like in my husband's same friend group. Yep. This friend group just produces all of my employees. Her name is Liz, and her and Bridget would hang out because they both previously worked outside the home and both decided to stay home for a while with their very young children. It also worked well. Bridget has a degree in nutrition, and Liz has a degree, I believe it's in marketing.
Ooh, that helps.
Yeah. And so I think Bridget and Liz would hang out, sometimes. And obviously Bridget would talk about work, and she's like, I don't know, it's pretty fun. Like, if you're ever looking for something, you should talk to Erin. And so she did eventually reach out and was like, do you need a third in that little party of two? Yeah. And so I honestly, like, and I told her this, I wasn't really looking for anyone at the time. I didn't like have active plans to hire anyone else, but she's awesome. And I thought it might be nice to have someone help me with social media, which at that point was kind of changing over into like this heavy video stuff. Where before I didn't have to worry about like producing videos. It was just a quick, photo shoot, and that was it. So, and I thought she would be good at it, and potentially thought that she might be good with working with brands for like sponsored content, because she has worked with brands before on like an advertising side of things. And so, yeah, we just kind of brought her on. And again, she was independent contractor, minimal hours, and just kind of learned as she went. But again, no like experience in blogging or anything. Same with Bridget. So yeah, making that kind of conscious decision to just kind of happened. Hire someone that maybe didn't have the experience, but you knew that by investing in them and teaching them how you like to do things, it might take longer to like onboard them, but once they're on, like they're probably going to stay a while,
right?
And care more and really learn how you like things done as well. So,
oh my gosh, I know that care is so huge.
Yeah, it is.
The trust factor is massive. I hear people all the time like, I don't know. I mean, there's this person, they were recommended by so-and-so, but I just don't know if I can trust them. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that I can trust my assistant. So grateful, because there's no question. Like, she can be in my email and she's not going to say anything weird or look at anything, it's just so valuable.
I trust them both with whatever, anything.
It feels so good.
No questions asked.
I feel like there are certain qualities people need in order to work, because you mentioned like they didn't have prior blogging experience, and neither did the people that I had brought on as contractors, but they were friendly, they were kind, they were organized, they were fast learners. I knew they were smart. And I think those are really all you need, because you can teach someone with those qualities really anything and they're going to do great.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's hard working for an entrepreneur, I think, just generally speaking.
Yeah.
And then specifically for a food blogger, speaking specifically to that, I mean, it is a hard job. Like, it's constantly changing. Like, we constantly have to pivot, and therefore our employees have to pivot. So to some things stay the same, but there's, you could show up at work someday and I might be like, yeah, we're going to start doing this, guys. Like, let's all figure it out together.
We have to roll with it pretty easily.
As do we, but so it can be a challenge to work.
I remember my first assistant when it was kind of a thing to start no indexing pages, on your blog, because like Google was you're getting like 0 to 2 page views a year or something like that. So I started going through and doing that. And I remember she was like, but why would you do that? This is such a great recipe. And I was like, no, we can't. We have. And it took her so much power to just like hit no index, because she was like, but this is really good. I'm like, no, I know. But you're right. We have to pivot a lot, but they do too. And it's a lot to expect of people.
It is. Yeah.
It's a lot of like, jostling and like changing all the time.
It is a lot. But I will say, hiring moms, I think. I mean, we know how to handle things.
Yeah.
I always tell them, like, I swear on a resume, you should be able to put, like, I was in charge of getting kids ready.
Yes.
That, and then, like, bullet point, I've gotten kids ready in the morning to get out to school. I swear, if you can handle, like, getting 3 kids out the door in the morning with all, like, the random questions that come up, the quick decisions you have to make, the prioritization, like, literally, it's stressful, like...
to the max. So if you can do that, you can
handle that. You can handle this.
Totally. Yeah, that's a great call. And the flexibility too, I think, is huge. Yes. That's really motivating for a lot of people, especially moms who want to be at home with their kids a little bit more.
Yeah. I will say mom culture is a thing at the Wooden Skillet.
Yes.
You're a mom
That's
first,
great.
and
Yeah.
then you're an employee. We all have small kids. I have the oldest one who's 14.
Okay.
And then Liz has the youngest, I think, who's like two-ish.
Okay.
So, I mean, we are
Quite
all
a
in the thick of
range.
it. And there's some days for photo shoots when I get a text at 7 a.m. Someone has a fever, like,
Yeah.
and it's always us usually who stay home with them. So,
Yep.
and it's like, it is what
It's
it
life,
is.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
You know, I had some more stressful experiences with that being a lawyer where they're not so
Right.
considerate.
Yep.
So I just vowed, I was like, I'm never going to make someone feel bad for having a sick kid or
Absolutely. I love that.
whatever. So we're a very like mom first culture.
As it should be. I mean,
Yeah.
our kids are the best and so
Yeah.
important, right? We have to take care of them and us and all
Yeah.
of that. So I love that. Now, are your Bridget and Liz, are they contractors or did they turn into employees for you?
So they both turned into employees. Let's see. I don't think it might have been, what year is it? 2026? It might have been 2024. I think it might have been. It's at least about 2 years.
A couple
It's
years.
so it's been 2 years.
Right.
So yeah, we made the switch just because, like, and this will depend on your state, but I mean, there's legal definitions to what, like, the difference between an independent contractor and an employee. And so in like working with my accountant and everything, it just was pretty clear that at that point they were more employees than independent contractors, given like the amount of control I had over what they were doing and all the things. So yeah.
So do you recommend people, if they, let's say they have some contractors and they're just not sure if it's a good move to turn them into employees, do you recommend they talk to their accountant, or where do they go?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately that's like a legal decision that needs to be determined. So yeah, I just talked to my accountant. Maybe he sent me like the statute or something, and I read it over and I was like, yeah, they probably are.
Yeah.
So yeah, we made that switch, which, as far as like financially, so they're both paid hourly at this point. I'm trying to, I mean, once they're employees, you know, you have to do some different, you know, insurance. Right at this point, it's evading my brain, but I'm sure it'll come to me later. So there is like some extra cost to having them be employees. And then we also then implemented some like paid time off. So they both have PTO. And let's see, PTO, and then we do like bonuses at the end of the year. So I do like a little bonus tied to Thanksgiving week, since that's always our biggest week.
That's a good idea.
So we tie like a little bonus to Thanksgiving week, and then I do a year-end bonus that's just tied to how the business does. And then this year we started doing a simple IRA, which again you would work with your accountant to do, and we do a small match on that as well, like a 3% or something. So, but yeah, I mean, as you said, I mean, Bridget's been with me quite a while, and you know, she has to make decisions too, what's best for her and her family as her kids are getting older. And so we kind of had a conversation of, you know, this has been lovely, like the flexibility, and I appreciate that. But like at some point, I think she was ready for more. Mm-hmm. So we made some changes to align it with more of like a little bit more of a traditional job where you would have PTO and retirement and all those things. So, and that's just a decision you have to make from a business perspective.
Absolutely. I think I mean, that's obviously different for everyone. Maybe it's not a right move for you, but talk to your contractors, see what they're thinking, and then also your financial people and decision based on that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about roles and expectations, but first, before I forget, I want to mention, if you don't have a built-in Bridget or Liz or Kara for me, maybe there are other places to look. I always say like friends of friends, or like neighbors who have trusted family members or friends. You know, like I think there's other ways to go where you can find that trusted person if it's not directly like a friend that is looking
definitely tap into
employment.
your network.
Yeah, network, right.
I mean, I think especially for food blogging with like, if you want help with photo shoots, I mean, looking local obviously is really nice.
Yes, absolutely. That does help because those days get really messy.
And we do, so we do, I mean, part of this conversation, having employees or independent contractors allows me as a business to have a variety of different income streams. One of those is we do food photography for other food blogs. And that was part of the reason also that I took on Bridget and then Liz. So they help me on those. We do 2 or so client photo shoot days a month where we, I mean, very organized and we get a lot done in a short period of time, but there's 3 of us. So having them in the kitchen to get all the dishes done and everything.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Doing that on your own is seriously one of the biggest stressors of this job. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's like an easy thing if you're evaluating your business. If I could recommend anything, that would be probably one. If you can find someone local in your neighborhood, even like to come over and do dishes, help on a photo shoot day, and just keep things moving.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is when I like have a whole thing styled and I'm done with it. Like I can walk away and they clean it up for me, and I'm on to the next. Nice. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about that stress makes me tense up. Like just seeing a scene after, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to put all this away and like, oh. Yeah.
Yep.
So how do you define roles and expectations for each? Do you have kind of a process that you go through for that?
Yeah. So I remember in the beginning, Bridget and I would sit down and I would make a big list of tried to think of every task that I do, which is at that point it was everything. But I tried to list them all. And then it was a practice of like, okay, which ones can I move over to Bridget's column? And so we created, it's called, every year we have a D&D meeting, we call it, DOE. We talk about payments, salary, whatever, and duties. And we talk about D&D meetings. So we go over what everybody's doing. Does it still make sense? Is there anything on my list that I can move over to them? Or are there things on their list that don't make sense anymore that I need to take back or that just doesn't need to be done anymore? And then we always evaluate compensation. So, but yes, at the very beginning, that's how we just started doing it, was figuring out what am I doing? What can I take off of my plate that Bridget and now possibly Liz can do instead of me? And now, obviously now we're kind of in our own little groove. We don't move things around too much anymore. But yeah, and I can't think off the top of my head if I have a document where it's listed specific roles and duties, but
yeah, I suppose at this point you guys are just in the
groove
of doing.
It's been a while since we've actually written it down, but
but if you're just getting started with this, I think what you're saying is probably a great first step. Just write everything down as you do it, as you go through your week. Just I did this and this and this, and then how do you suggest picking the duties or tasks to start switching? Are they things that you don't necessarily like or you don't need to do? How do you go about that?
So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. I've heard people say before, find the things that you don't like to do and outsource those. So that's definitely one way to do it. Another way to do it is to kind of follow the money to the extent you can. Find those tasks that you know are moving the needle. And if possible, it might not be possible for some of them, because for some of them, it just requires me. But if possible, if there are tasks that are moving the needle as far as income in the door, and you have a process in place that someone else can duplicate up to your standards, then that's a good one to try to hand off to someone. And then very clearly that what they're doing is generating income to cover the cost of paying them and hopefully making a profit. Or the other thing you can do is just find tasks that you have to do that don't necessarily move the needle per se, I mean, I think you could argue everything moves the needle because it's just a holistic business.
At some point, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Finding those tasks that are maybe a little bit more mundane that just free up your time, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a decision that you can make depending on your strategy. So you can find things you don't like. You can find things that just free up your time. So you can either spend more time making money or just more time not working.
Yeah.
Or assign tasks that you know you can scale effectively with someone else, either doing all of it or some of it, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think having the tasks written out in front of you and staring at you.
Start. Yeah.
I know. And just, for me, it just is obvious each time. Like, obviously, it might be a different reason each time. Like, all of the things you've mentioned are valid. But for me, it just is like a gut check thing too. Like, yep, that's the one. That's the next thing to hand off. And
absolutely.
So writing those down, I think, is really important.
That was actually one of my tips for if you already have, even if you, well, I guess if you don't have a team or if you have a team, doing a task audit is a great idea and something we could probably all do. Just write down all the tasks you do, whether you have a team or not. If you don't have a team, writing them all down and figuring out which ones can I or outsource for all the various reasons I already went over. And if you do have a team, you can still do that kind of task audit of, okay, everyone, let's list out everybody's tasks or duties. And do we need to move things around? Is everything being done up to our current standards? Do we need like an actual written out standard operating procedure? Just kind of doing an audit. It's always a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you said, even if you don't have a team yet, so you could just kind of audit yourself. Like, am I doing things that I don't need to be, that nobody needs to be doing? Could I delete this task altogether?
Yeah, and you could label them like kind of how I said, like, is this a task I don't like to do? Does this task move the needle? Is this like a money making task, or is this just like, why am I doing this task? Like, just kind of take a step back. I don't think it would take super long, maybe a half hour.
Right, it really wouldn't.
So, yeah,
the 30 minutes of your time, it would be well worth it.
Yeah.
So how do you, when you first hired your people, Bridget and Liz, hello, nice to meet you. How did you, okay, here are the tasks you're going to do. Now let's get into it and figure out how to onboard, I guess. How did you go about that?
Onboarding. I think it's hard with like a creative business like we have. It's hard to, I actually don't have a ton of like SOPs, standard operating procedures. Because I feel like everything's always changing. So I feel like I'd keep having to rework it.
Yeah.
But two, like a lot of it is so creative based off of what I want, as far as how, blog posts are written or how videos are edited. So to some extent, obviously there's some tasks that are you can easily write down, but like big things, like big money makers, like blog post writing, and obviously that's been changing a lot lately. A lot of it's learning kind of as you go. I mean, and just talking about it with each other, like after a blog post is written, going over it with each other and tweaking it. And we have like a blog post structure document that will eternally be editing, I'm sure, and tweaking. But yeah, it's, as a creative business, it's definitely hard to onboard for several tasks. So like Liz helps me make videos. So she'll come over like about once a month and we'll shoot videos together. And she just kind of learned how to edit them, so I don't have to do that because it does kind of is a time suck. But there's a specific way that I like it done, and so she kind of just had to jump in and like start doing it. And I would give feedback, or like I would tweak it after she gave it to me, and then she would look at it and be like, okay, like she just kind of has to learn a little bit on her feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, to the best of my ability. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, there's really no, like, here's what you do, XYZ. It's more just, let's get started and see how this goes.
I mean, obviously, like you said, you go through that kind of task audit and you're handing off certain things. So now your employee or independent contractor has their list of things that they're doing. And obviously you can have a meeting and go through that list and be like, these are now your tasks and let's talk through them. So they're not like, just don't know what's going on. But once they have that list and you go through it, some of those things they're just going to have to start doing.
Yep.
And you're going to have to give feedback. And that's where hiring someone who obviously can learn on their feet quickly and is intuitive and can pick up on those tweaks is invaluable, because sometimes it's hard to explain. And I could do better. That's something I could do better at, is communicating, taking the extra time to really communicate what I want. But sometimes my brain is moving too fast and I expect them to read my mind sometimes.
I do the same. I think we can all relate to that. Probably everyone listening is like, ooh, me too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard. It's a challenging job. It can be challenging.
Yeah.
For that reason, because sometimes I'm definitely guilty of just expecting them to read my mind.
Yeah, I do the same. I love working for myself, and I don't mind sitting at my desk all day and working.
Me neither. I love it.
I know. And being in my kitchen alone, I enjoy all of that. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I should probably, even though my team is doing all the things great, like I should probably check in and make sure everyone's like good. Do you have that thought too occasionally?
Absolutely. Yeah. I always feel like I have so much to do, even though like I've handed off tasks so that like they're all working. I don't think we address this. So they each work about part-time. Neither of them are full-time. But my brain's moving so fast and on to the next thing or what I have to do. So it's definitely, when you have employees or independent contractors, there's also the time that you need to take to communicate with your team, have meetings, or just like an open office hour type of situation. I know they've mentioned wanting that before, like a monthly, bring whatever questions you got. Let's hang out on a Zoom call for an hour or two and whatever random questions you have about whatever you're working on or whatever, like, let's talk about it. So, but unfortunately I feel like I'm too busy to do that stuff.
Yeah, I know. My husband works with me now, and he came from the corporate world, so he's used to that, like
meetings,
touching base with people and
circling back.
I know, circling back. So right away he was like, you guys don't have any regular meetings? I'm like, nope, I hate meetings unless I absolutely have to be on a call. I do not.
A meeting that could have been an email is the worst.
I can't. Like,
I hate wasting time.
Me too. Yeah. So I'm like, no, we're not going to do it. And he's like, well, you should probably have like an occasional team meeting. But I like the idea of doing an open office hours where maybe I have a Zoom link, I have it open. If you want to hop on and ask me a question, it's not going to be anything formal.
Right.
But go for it. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I might steal that from you.
Yeah, definitely. And I should steal my own idea because I should do that.
We should all listen.
We should start doing that. We do. We meet and have like strategy meetings. I would say quarterly-ish. We actually have one next week where they'll come over and either I pick if there's like a topic of like a big change that's coming up or whatever. So like we're meeting next week and we're going to talk about email stuff, ConvertKit and Substack and all the things. And then we're going to talk about blog post writing, some changes, recipe testing process, like just kind of all those things and really break it down together all in one room, which is nice.
It's nice that you guys can get physically in the same room together. I think that would make it so much more appealing.
Yes.
Because it's just not the same on Zoom or on a phone
And then
call.
Bridget and I probably talk quite a bit because she does more of like blog, like I would call her like my blog manager of sorts. So she's kind of like behind the scenes.
With everything.
Yeah. So she's kind of like my number two. Like she knows everything that's going on. Liz does a lot of social media and then blog post writing and she helps with Substack a little bit. She's great with Canva, making a good like menu plan or whatever. So
that's so nice to have someone who loves Canva.
Yeah.
How do you keep spirits up? Like if something feels heavy in the industry, or maybe it's just been a long time since you all have gotten together, do you have ways to kind of like, I don't know, keep everyone happy and
Yeah. We've done some fun stuff, and we've had we've done like step challenges before, like in January, February.
That's a good idea.
Liz always wins. So Liz also teaches bar classes. So she's like just Energizer Bunny. So we can't figure out why she always crushes us with the step count. So we do like fun little challenges like that. At least we used to, maybe we don't anymore, but for a while we did like quarterly outings. So like either we all go get pedicures together, or we all go get a drink together. We do a Christmas like party, not really a party. We go out somewhere fancy for dinner for Christmas and bring our husbands, who are all like best friends. So we do that. What else do we do? Usually in the summer, we'll do like a family picnic at one of our houses. So yeah, we do fun little stuff here and there.
I love that. That's a great way to keep things happy and positive. And then communication just about work. So when you guys do dig into work, I imagine you have to keep that open, and obviously honesty and just keeping things out in the open, not like gatekeeping anything or being weird about anything is huge too.
Absolutely. And Asana for communication, like as far as like logistical, we use Asana for kind of keeping track of new blog post updates, our photo shoot schedules in there, Substack schedules in there.
Nice.
All the things. So,
well, you better hold tight on to Bridget and Liz, because everyone's going to be like, I want Bridget and Liz.
They are pretty awesome.
Yeah. So what final words do you have if people are feeling like, I want a team who supports me like this, and that's the morale is high and everything is great, but they don't know where to start. Or maybe they do have a team and it's not quite that vibe. Do you have advice for those people?
Are your friends? No, I don't know. It worked out well for me because it is nice to have fun. I mean, and I think that's a huge bonus we work quite a bit, and photo shoot days are some of all of our, I think, favorite days, because we're all together at my house laughing. It's like a therapy session while we're doing photo shoots. But yeah, so if you can find like a reliable friend who, I hired 2 hardworking moms who used to work, more in corporate, and they crush it. Moms are unstoppable. So a mom who doesn't, wants a more flexible schedule, who's, can I swear? Can we swear on this show?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Like a badass mom.
Like, oh my gosh,
who doesn't want to work, 40-hour week and wants to have flexibility. Like, I don't know. That's who I would go after, because they rock.
Yeah. And I hear stories all the time, you probably do as well, like horror stories about people who hire people they don't know, that not that that's bad, because that can turn out really good too. But there are situations where it's like they didn't show up, or they didn't deliver, or they didn't, they fell short in some way big time. And I'm always like, I'm just so grateful for Kara and for my team. I have the best team in the world.
Same. Yeah. It would be lonely. Yeah. It is also another perk to say, again, if you're looking for someone, I think what worked well with Bridget, like at the beginning, is it's really nice to have someone help you with photo shoots, right? Like to be there, but then she is there trying the recipe with me. And then she's usually the one who writes like the body of the post. So she is testing it with me.
That's valuable.
And then is the writer, I write the recipes from my brain, but she's the one who generally writes the body of the post, and then I look it over and everything. And Liz writes as well. And so they're both there on photo shoot days, trying everything with me and tasting it and seeing it and working through issues with me or retesting it. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch to have someone help you with photo shoots and then also be your writer. So I feel like that's a really good that'd be a good place to start too.
That's so valuable.
So that's what I really, it's hard actually when they miss a photo shoot day, because they always say when they go to try to write a post, obviously we have notes and whatnot, but they're like, if I'm not there, like, it's just harder.
Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. I didn't think about that. Well, this has been so great. And thank you for sharing everything. I know, I mean, it sounds like you have such a good little team, and
we have a fun team.
I think it's so great to hear that, because people think this sounds impossible. Like, there's no way I could put a great team like this together, but it is possible.
It is. And start slow, you know, like that's how I did it. I mean, they worked like 6 hours a week, maybe 4 to 6 as an independent contractor. And just try it out, and maybe it won't work, and that's fine. But you could try and just see what it does to your business. Your team
didn't come together overnight. You spent years and years building this, and like adding hours and tweaking your systems. I'm sure
it's just been like seriously just a slow burn. And lots of tweaking, lots of communication, lots of evaluating what everybody's doing, but start slow and look around you for someone valuable who you might not think of right away.
In front of you.
They might be right in front of you.
You never know. Well, thank you, Erin. This was so fun, and it was just good to connect with you and have a fun conversation on a Friday.
Absolutely. Because you're in Minneapolis area, aren't you? Yeah, same.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You're in Minneapolis? Yeah. Wait a second. Why did I not know that?
Absolutely.
Okay, after we're done recording, I'll ask you what suburb or where you live. Maybe you live in Minneapolis.
Yeah, we'll grab coffee sometime.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Well, thank you again. And we will put together a show notes page for this episode. If you want to go peek at those, you can head to eblogtalk.com/thewoodenskillet.
Awesome.
And where can everyone find you, Erin, if they want to go check out your content?
We're at the Wooden Skillet everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, we're everywhere.
Great. Well, everyone go check Erin out.
Yeah, if anyone has questions, feel free to reach out. Sometimes it's nice to just talk to someone who's done it before. So
I love that. That's very generous of you. Well, thanks again, and we'll see you next time, food bloggers. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, bye.